What's good, y'all? It's your boy 52 Games here. Welcome back to another Warframe video. So today we are doing another anime inspired build. Now, technically, the character from this show is not an anime per se. It is a cartoon, but it is definitely iconic and one of the most watched and most loved shows of the past 2 decades, and that is Prince Zuko of the Last Airbender anime. Now, what we're gonna do today, we are gonna use the Furex Wraith as a main source of DPS, along with Ember Prime as our Warframe of choice, because Prince Zuko is a firebender. Sadly, we don't have any other, fire frames, except for Temple, but Temple can't really grasp the essence of a firebender. He's more musically inclined. But a quick backstory on Prince Zuko before we jump into the build. Now, Prince Zuko was a Fire Nation royal and a firebending master who reigned as Fire Lord from 100 AG until his adaptation in 167 AG. He was the eldest child and only son of Princess Ursa and Fire Lord Ozai. Originally the primary enemy of Team Avatar, Zuko devoted 3 years of his life to capture the Avatar to end his banishment and regain his honor as Crown Prince of the Fire Nation. He was recognizable by the distinctive scar on his left side of his face, which was given to him by his father Ozai shortly before his banishment as a result of an incident in which he unintentionally disrespected his father. Safe to say, terrible parenting, by speaking out of turn and refusing to duel him. With support from his paternal uncle, General Iroh, after much internal struggle and turmoil, Zuko grew disillusioned and rejected his father's Ozai and his model of the Fire Nation. He instead joined the Avatar's group to become Aang's lifelong friend and firebending mentor, and was determined to end the war and restore his and the Fire Nation's honor. While Aang defeated Fire Lord Ozai, Zuko, with the help of Katara, defeated his younger sister and exceptionally talented firebending sister, Princess Azula, and took his place as the new Fire Lord, and declaring the end of the 100-year war and the start of a new era of peace. Now, guys, if you guys are just now tuning in for the first time, want to see more gaming content like this, or Warframe videos being played by your boy, please make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button for your boy, because it's about to get good, baby. That's first things first. Let's go ahead and jump into Ember's abilities. Now, for Ember, her passive gain ability strength for every enemy within 50 range that is set ablaze or affected by heat status, but set ablaze just sounds way cooler, you know what I mean? Now, her first ability is Fireball, and you can gain a nice damage increase to your weapons by adding the augment Fireball Frenzy to this ability. Now, release a fire projectile that ignites enemies on contact, which scales with ability strength and ability range, along with duration for your Fireball Frenzy augment, which is super nice. You also gain a combo window for the Fireball to continuously chain and gain more damage, which is pretty nice. Not a bad one. Especially when it comes to weapon platforming. Ember is one of the best. Now, Immolation. Ember with the flame armor that burns stronger over time, consuming energy once the meter is at full strength. Cast again to extinguish the flame, and also gain damage reduction, which is nice. This is her damage reduction. You stack Immolation with adaptation, you got 1 ticky frame. Now, I do recommend you have a larger health pool, just because she has a pretty low health pool, so it gets a bit dangerous if you're facing enemies, no matter how much health you have. Sorry. No matter how much armor you have, it gets very difficult trying to not get one shot, especially in Steel Path. But next we have Fire Blast, which is her overguard generator, along with armor reduction. It's nice, and it's also a nice little radio damage, which is nice. So now, slam the ground to create a wave of incinerating plasma that knocks back enemies and strips their armor. Now, the drain can be either 116 or 38, but that scales with ability strength and I don't think duration. Yeah, it just goes with ability strength and range. Ability strength and range with a 25-meter radius off gate. Now when you do increase it, the amount of enemies hit gains more overguard. So, which is nice. So the more enemies you hit, the more enemies around, the more overguard you gain, and the more health you gain. Now, if you have the higher your ability strength, the more overguard you'll gain, and the higher your overguard cap, which is nice. And next, I chose to go Wrathful Events because not only is Prince Zuko a master firebender, he is also a master at martial arts. So Wrathful Events is only right to fit perfectly with this melee demon of a Warframe build that we have. Now, guys, let's get into the Archon shards. Archon shards, I got 2 yellow for casting speed, 2 purple for, you know, good old melee crit damage, and 1 red for ability duration. I recommend top 4 just because you want more duration, of course. All right, and for the build, guys, we are going Steel Charge, Prime Sure-Footed, Blind Rage, Rage, Vigor, Fireball Frenzy, Adaptation, Equilibrium, Prime Flow, and Healing Flame. Not only to heal us from side effects, but also heal us as well, gain a overguard, which is super nice. Now, the reason I chose Rage, just meshes well with Blind Rage, and Zuko, per one, has a very hot temper, so as you know. And Rage, if you guys wonder what this thing does, converts 40% damage on health into energy. So, and whenever they hit our overguard, we also gain energy. So, you know, it's a win-win. It's a win-win, you know. They hit our health and our shields, we're good. Sorry, they hit our health and our overguard, we'll gain energy continuously along with equilibrium. So we never really run out of energy. Unless we're spamming, you know. Now, for the weapon, doesn't really matter. We're just going dexterity, just for more melee combo duration and melee damage as well. Same thing, secondary dexterity, melee combo duration, and melee damage, and Furax Wraith. Now this is our setup. We need lots and lots of status effects now. Electricity. If you're wondering why do we only have electricity, because Fireball Frenzy, after one of the recent updates, your abilities that prime weapons do not stack with the mods on your weapon. Now Fireball Frenzy, same for what is it? Is it Shell Shock? Well, your Shock Augment, Shock Trooper Augment, Fireball Frenzy, and I can't remember the other one. Freeze Force. Those two, they do not stack with your weapon mods, which is so nice. So it'll be a completely separate element. So now we can just invest completely into ability strength, duration, and range. So we're going to be hitting very, very hard and constantly proccing melee influence. So, which is so nice. And for the evolutions, I decided to go Swordsman's Flourish, Moonrise Velocity, and good old Flashing Bleed. Now you just want slash damage just because slash damage is just way more deadly than impacts, as you guys know. Just going Xenorak for more energy, and for, as you guys know, I always love my baby Razor. You know, our good old Panzer Profiler with Hunter Recovery. This is a must for any type of health tank build, just because your Panzer does loads and loads of damage and it will keep you alive at all times. So you don't need to rely on Arcane Reaper or Arcane Grace and things like that. But if you do want those, they're good alternatives if you don't want to run this, of course. But Pack Leader will keep him alive at all times, while also in turn keeping you alive, which is super nice. And Duplex Mod, dropping energy ores for good old things that your companion skill, which is nice. Resource Retriever, Fetch, and Sharpen Claws, just to good old armor strip enemies for 120%. For our Panzer Claws, going Burning Claws, which hits very, very nice. Measures very, very nice with us. With immunity resistance small, 100 synergy, swipe, radon claws, and magnetic claws. But yeah, guys, that is the build. And if you guys want to see more Warframe content like this, or games being played by your boy Fade, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm out, guys. You did catch the next video. Peace.
I feel like Bruno, but call me Uno, cause I got one of them with me. And I'm a beast, pity, this shit gon' bang, shitty, gotta put on for my city, bitch, I keep everything I think I had enough, all this money got me acting up. Niggas be mad as fuck, cause they know I gotta bag it up.